Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a huge topic: how to finally break those bad learning habits and become truly fluent in English. Are you stuck in a loop of studying grammar rules but still can't hold a conversation? Do you spend hours on apps but feel like you're not making real progress? If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. I'm going to walk you through the most common bad habits I see and, more importantly, how to replace them with effective strategies that will actually get you speaking English confidently. This isn't about magic tricks, it's about changing your approach. So, grab a notebook and let's get started on transforming your English learning journey for good. First up, let's talk about the biggest habit we need to break: passive learning. What is passive learning? It's when you just consume content without actively participating. Think about it. You watch English movies with subtitles, you listen to English podcasts while you're doing something else, or you scroll through vocabulary lists. You're getting a lot of input, which is great, but your brain isn't really working. It's like watching someone else lift weights and expecting to get stronger yourself. It just doesn't work that way. The information goes in one ear and out the other because you're not engaging with it. To become fluent, you need to be an active participant, not just a spectator. So, how do we switch from passive to active learning? The key is to interact with the material. Instead of just watching a movie, try this: watch a 5-minute scene with subtitles. Then, watch it again without subtitles and try to write down what you heard. Another great technique is called shadowing. Listen to a short audio clip and repeat what the speaker is saying, trying to match their pronunciation and intonation. Don't just listen to a podcast. After you finish an episode, try to summarize the main points out loud in English. Even if you're alone, just speaking it into the air makes a huge difference. These activities force your brain to process the language, not just hear it. It's about doing, not just consuming. Alright, bad habit number 2, the obsession with grammar. Now, I'm not saying grammar isn't important, it is, but so many learners get paralyzed by it. They spend all their time memorizing complex rules, verb conjugations, and tense charts, but they're terrified to actually speak because they're afraid of making a mistake. This is what I call analysis paralysis. You know so much asterisk about asterisk the language that you can't asterisk use asterisk the language. Remember, native speakers make grammar mistakes all the time. Fluency is about communication, not perfection. If you can get your message across, even with a few errors, you're succeeding. The goal is to communicate, not to pass a grammar exam every time you open your mouth. Let's replace that grammar obsession with a focus on communication. Here's a practical way to do it. Learn grammar in context, not from a textbook. Instead of studying the rule for the present perfect tense, find a story or an article that uses it. See how it's used naturally. Then, try to create your own sentences about your own life using that structure. For example, instead of just memorizing "I have been," you can say, "I have been to 3 countries," or "I have been learning English for 2 years." This connects the grammar to your real life, making it much easier to remember and use. Prioritize speaking and writing, and let the grammar corrections come naturally as you get feedback. Don't let the fear of mistakes hold you back. The next bad habit on our list is inconsistent studying. You get a burst of motivation, study for 3 hours on a Monday, and then do nothing for the rest of the week. Sound familiar? Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Your brain learns best through repetition and consistency. Cramming once a week is far less effective than studying for just 20 minutes every single day. When you're inconsistent, your brain is always playing catch up. It forgets what you learned last time, and you end up relearning the same things over and over again. This is incredibly frustrating, and it is why so many people feel like they're stuck on a plateau, not making any progress. The solution is simple but powerful. Build a sustainable daily habit. The key word here is sustainable. Don't aim for 2 hours a day if you know you can't keep it up. Start small. Can you commit to 15 minutes a day? Just 15 minutes? Anyone can find 15 minutes. Maybe it's during your morning coffee, on your commute, or right before bed. Use a habit tracker. Set a daily alarm on your phone, whatever it takes. Once you've consistently done 15 minutes a day for a few weeks, you can gradually increase the time. It is much better to do a little bit every day than to do a lot once in a while. Consistency is what builds momentum and leads to real, lasting fluency. Bad habit number 4 is a big one. Only studying what's easy or comfortable. We all do this. Maybe you love reading but hate speaking. So, you read English books all day but avoid conversations. Or maybe you're good at vocabulary quizzes but terrified of writing an essay. When you stay in your comfort zone, you're only strengthening the skills you already have. You're not addressing your weaknesses. Fluency requires a balance of all 4 core skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. If you neglect one area, it will hold all your other skills back. It's like a chain, it's only as strong as its weakest link. To become a well-rounded, fluent speaker, you have to step out of your comfort zone. So, how do we fix this? The strategy is to identify your weakest skill and attack it head-on. Be honest with yourself. What part of English makes you the most nervous? Is it speaking? Then your mission is to find opportunities to speak, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day. You can find a language exchange partner online, join a conversation club, or even just record yourself talking about your day. Is it writing? Start a daily journal in English. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. Just a few sentences about what you did or how you feel. By intentionally working on your weaknesses, you'll start to see a huge improvement in your overall fluency. It will be uncomfortable at first, but that's where the real growth happens. Our final bad habit is comparing your progress to others. You see someone on social media who started learning at the same time as you and is now speaking flawlessly, and you feel discouraged. You wonder, what am I doing wrong? This comparison game is a trap. It steals your joy and kills your motivation. Everyone's learning journey is unique. People have different amounts of time to study, different backgrounds, and different natural aptitudes for language. Comparing yourself to them is not only unfair, it's completely unproductive. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Are you a little bit better today than you were last week? That's all that matters. To break this habit, you need to shift your focus inward. Celebrate your own small victories. Did you understand a new word in a podcast? Great. Did you have a short conversation in English, even if it was clumsy? Amazing. Keep a language learning journal where you write down not just what you studied, but also your little wins. When you feel discouraged, look back at how far you've come since you started. Focus on your own path and your own progress. Remember, fluency isn't a race. It's a personal journey. Embrace your journey, trust the process, and be kind to yourself. You're doing great. So, let's do a quick recap. We're going to break 5 bad habits. We're replacing passive consumption with active learning. We're shifting our focus from grammar perfection to clear communication. We're swapping inconsistent cramming for a sustainable daily habit. We're getting out of our comfort zone to work on our weaknesses. And we're going to stop comparing ourselves to others and start celebrating our own progress. Making these changes won't happen overnight, but by consciously choosing these better habits, you are building the foundation for true, confident English fluency. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips were helpful and that you feel inspired to change up your routine. Which bad habit are you going to tackle first? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading about your journeys. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to master English. Keep practicing. Stay consistent. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.